Hey everybody, this is my video tour of Victory Mission of the Americas, just of the farm though, not the school. This is called Finca Paraiso, so a paradise farm. Originally it was an orphanage. I first came here in 1984. And this is where I'm going to be living for at least the next year until I get my own place. I'll put another video on about my visa. It was only 6 months. So anyways, long story short, it looks like I might be here at the farm for probably about a year until I figure out if I'm going to rent or build. I purchased a lot nearby. So I'm going to give you a quick tour and down a little bit of memory lane. Again, like it used to be an orphanage, and I'll point out some of the changes, especially in the last 10 years. I've noticed some significant changes here, and for those of you who have been, you'll see the changes too if you've been here before. So anyways, here we go. Hopefully you can hear me. So this gate's been around since like 1963, and they finally got a new lock. I can't believe it. Anyways, road's the same. Oh my goodness, it's the worst road ever. All this is new. All this was just open field before. Now they got some banana trees planted there, etc. All that's new. All that is built up from the city. It's all housing. And farm goes, the property goes farther that way, quite a ways. This is the main house. This is where Ilma lives, and she's the president of VMA. That house was here in 1984 when I was here. Difference is that they've built on an office space, which is really needed, and I'm really happy that Ilma has that. Ilma is the president of VMA Colombia. Her son Samuel lives in there too for now, and his daughter Sarita. Samuel is the principal of the school, as well as he does many other things as well. And so, just moving on here. I don't know what they're going to do with all these bananas. That's a lot of banana trees. They could be plantains, but I'm not familiar enough with them. You can see all the housing in the back built up. Here. Now this house here was built for the pastor, Richard, and you see they've moved on. And I think they're just renovating it a bit right now, painting, etc. And I think Samuel is going to live there when that's finished. I hope he does. He needs a place of his own. And this is the salon, or like a restaurant eating area. And there are 3 big dormitories here as well. That is set to launch this coming or February 2023 is when they're hoping to get that launched. And what they'll do is they're going to have it open to churches, nonprofits in the area, to have seminars and places for them to say. I'm really hoping we can use it for outreach and for mission trips for people from the States and Canada to come here and help out and to learn about the Colombian culture. That is the old galpon. That's an old garage that they're renovating. It used to be where the church is meeting. Church is meeting in here right now. But that used to be the church building. Audrey, I don't know if you remember it. Darren, Becky, you remember it was there. So anyways, they're renovating all that as well. That's going to be like a convention area, like a large meeting space for events, etc. A lot of work to do there. And let's see here. Give you a peek in there. They've expanded it a bit out this way, closed off the end, and put some walls up. And let me just peek in here. So you see, lots of work to do here yet. Okay, we're gonna go back there in a bit to see where they've expanded. There's gonna be like a football court, volleyball court, and a swimming pool out that way, and I'll show you in a bit. Okay, this is a beautiful setting. In there is a big kitchen. They just got all the kitchen equipment for it, custom made. Really beautiful. And this is now the old part of the old orphanage area. So that used to be a dental office. I think they're just using it for storage now. And this over to here has been renovated to become an apartment, which is where I'm living. I've just done some cleanup here, since I'm going to be here for probably a year. And so I'll give you a little peek of that. Really a sweet little place. And turn some light on here. So it's a cute little layout. It's got a stove, fridge, a little seating area, place for my desk, a reading table. Still got a bit of a mess there. There's one bedroom, and this extra bed will be taken away and stored somewhere else, and I have more open space for some more space for my clothes. And they just put this in today, and I'm telling you, what a glorious gift that is. It's so hot at night here, and that's a little air conditioner, so that'll help me sleep. And the bathroom's quite nice. The shower. So, yeah. So anyways. So I'll be staying in this little place for about a year. So this is where you can see the remnants of the old orphanage. This used to be outside. This used to be where all the orphans used to live. They had baby carriages in there and everything. And this used to be the dining area and the kitchen. And there's Olga.
Hello.
Hija. Ilma. No, not hija.
Hermana.
Hermana. My Spanish. Olga, and this is Ilma.
Hi.
Sí, video para mi familia y para Audrey en VMA, sí, en YouTube.
Oh, oh. Esas pelucas de nosotros. Miren mis cabellos. Mucha brisa, mucha brisa. Por eso estoy así.
That's okay. I am on there all the time.
Ay, no.
Guess I should warn him. Lo siento.
Ay, Jim.
So, I know she said it's very bad. So this is the dining area, and I remember having a drum session here with Juan and Darren and Becky, and of course now it's all going to be torn down. And this is the dorms that they've set up. And it's quite nice. And then again, you can see the build-up of all these houses in the back. And so it's really, the farm has become surrounded by housing, which is, I mean, that's the future. It's going to happen. But I know that it's a little more difficult if you've been living out here for some 40 years like Gilman and those guys, and you got these neighbors next door who believe that everyone should listen to their music, even from miles away. So it's just a bit of a transition they're going through. The city starts to surround the farm. So now we're going to take a quick look at the future of the the swimming pool and soccer field, etc. There's a there's a beautiful house right in behind. Never used to be there. In here. So we'll go through, let's see here, go through this way. It's weird, 1984, I butchered a cow in here. Feels weird. And, all right, where am I here? Okay, I'll go this way, I think. Yeah. What a mess. Change is always, or can always be, messy in various degrees. All right, so here's a swimming pool right there. Going to be a swimming pool. Quite large. There. And there's a volleyball, sand volleyball. And then another one here, I believe, and they got a little bleacher there. And then here's the football over there. And over here. Oh, watch where I'm walking. Get the trip. All right. So this is all the farm, all this field here, and then you go directly over that way, just above my finger, just below there, right over there. That's where the school is, and all that used to be the mission property, and they've sold it. That's how they've been able to pay for everything. And you can see that they're building houses there now. And that's where my lot's going to be, is right, I bought a lot right next to that building there. And I don't know if I'll build there or not. It depends on how long my visa is. So that's the Finca. That's Finca Paraiso. And yeah. And another day I'll give a tour of the school. So there you go. So I hope you enjoyed that. For those who've been here, you'll notice the changes. It's massive. But in the future, I do hope that we can again start accepting teams down here to do some ministry. I know that the church is looking for a pastor right now. Know anybody who is fluent in Spanish and wants to do some sacrificial ministry in Colombia? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Till next time, bye-bye.